It's with a heavy heart that I bring you this post. Today we need this book. This is called The Anthill Disaster. When kids deal with disasters, their best friend is routine. So when this happens, you're not going to know all the answers, and you're not going to know how to help them. But I can say that if you are warm, and if you are calm, and if you stick to routine, you're going to be able to make a positive difference in their lives. So with that, I would like to read for you today The Anthill Disaster. Try to zoom. It's almost time for school, but I don't want to go. I'm afraid. I go to the school that's up on the hill. It's for ants. That's why they call it the Ant School, the Anthill School. But now it's ruined. A few weeks ago, a human wearing waffle stomper boots stomped all over the Anthill School until he made it flat. It was a disaster. We ran and ran and ran until we got to the great big tree that's 2 blocks away, and then we stopped. Now everything has changed. Why did he do it, Mama? I don't know why, she said. Things happen that we have no control over, but we have to find a way to keep living. We have to move forward. How do we do that? We breathe in and breathe out and hold on to each other. We shed a lot of tears and we love one another. We all come together as a strong team of one, and then we rebuild and get the job done. I just can't go today, Mama. I'm too scared. I know how you feel. I'm scared too, but you're safe now and you need to go. After school, I'll be right outside the door waiting for you, just like always. Then we can spend some special time together, just you and me. Maybe we can even go to the park. What if it happens again, I asked. Everyone is working together very hard to keep that from happening again. We are strong when we all work together. How strong? Very, very strong. When I was about your age, we had a terrible storm. It rained and rained. The sky got very dark and angry. The wind blew so hard it sounded like a freight train. Big buildings blew right over. Some of the buildings even blew away. A big piece of cement landed right on top of our beautiful anthill and smashed it flat. It was a disaster. What did you do? We took cover till the storm was over, then we ran and ran and ran until we got to the great big tree that's 2 blocks away, and then we stopped. Then we breathed in and breathed out and held on to each other. We shed a lot of tears and we loved one another. Then we all came together as a strong team of one, and then we rebuilt and got things done. Were you scared? I was really scared. Why did it happen? I don't know why. Things happen that we can't control. But I couldn't stop being who I am. I had to keep living and growing, and so do you. So today, you need to go back to school. When I got to school, things were different. I saw lots of sad faces. I saw lots of scared faces. I even saw a few angry faces. There were new faces that I hadn't seen before. Some of the faces weren't there. Nobody had a normal face. The worker ants had doubled their shifts and built a brand new school, but it wasn't as big as our old school. It wasn't the same. Nothing was the same. My teacher hugged each one of us. She hugged me so tight I couldn't even breathe. Then with tears in her eyes, she said, "The world as we know it has really changed, and everyone knows that nothing's the same. But I'm here for each and every one of you. Together I just know that we can pull through. You may feel scared or guilty or sad. You may feel empty or anxious or mad. There isn't a right or wrong way to feel. What happened to us is painful and real. But now is the time for us to be here. You're safe right now, so take charge of your fear. You have to continue to learn and grow. So we'll deal with these changes together, you know. When we work together, we're a very strong team. We could get through anything no matter how bad it seems. If you need to ask questions, just know I am here. I'll give you a hug and a tissue for tears. The days ahead are gonna be rough. At home and at school, things will be tough, but we have each other. So take a deep breath. When we're all here together, you don't need to be stressed. So that's what we did. We took a deep breath and we started over. I made it through the day, and my mom was right where she said she'd be waiting for me after school. On the way home, we even went to the park. How was your day, my mom asked. It is okay. Do you want to talk about it? Nope. Before I went to bed, I started feeling scared again. I don't want to go to school tomorrow, Mama. I just want to stay home. I know how you feel, but you're safe now and you need to go. After school, I'll be right outside the door waiting for you, just like always. Then we can spend some special time together, just you and me. Maybe we can even go back to the park. What if it happens again, Mama? Everyone is working together very hard to keep that from happening. We are strong when we all work together. How strong? Very, very strong. Our teacher told us about what happened when you were little today, when the bad storm blew a piece of cement on top of your anthill and smashed it flat. What did she say? She said it was a terrible disaster that changed the lives of many ants. Then she said sometimes things happen, but we don't have any control over them. We have to find a way to keep living. She told us what you did. Then she said what we need to do now. We need to breathe in and breathe out and hold on to each other. It's okay to shed tears, but we must love one another. If we all come together as a strong team of one, then we can rebuild and get the job done. Did she say anything else? No, but she said if we wanted to talk about it or ask her questions, we could. Then we got to make special cards for all the other ants out there who are sadder than we are. Mama, do you think that Stomper will come back? Nobody has the answer to that question, son, but you know that everyone is working together very hard to keep that from ever happening again. And together we are strong. How strong? Very, very strong. Now go to sleep. Today, going to school was a little bit easier. Today, going to school was easier than yesterday. Today, going to school didn't even seem quite as hard. Today, going to school almost felt like normal. Maybe that's because today is different, and different is what now seems like the same. We breathe in and breathe out and hold on to each other. We shed a lot of tears, and we love one another. We've all come together as a strong team of one. We've rebuilt our lives, and we're getting things done. They say that when change happens, it makes everyone grow. Our pain has never forgotten this, we all know, but together we are somehow learning to cope, because disasters will never take away our hope. Our kids are lucky to have you because you're their person. Thank you.